Patrick Mahomes' phone rang one day in early March, and it was Chiefs general manager Brett Veach and coach Andy Reid calling to tell him they were considering trading star wide receiver Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs quarterback reacted like most football fans would days later when Hill was traded from Kansas City to the Dolphins. My initial reaction was, why? Mahomes said this week, the Chiefs' decision. Makers explained to Mahomes that despite Hill's 111 catches in 2021 and no other one wide receiver option on the roster, the Chiefs could not meet his demands for a contract extension and needed to move him. Obviously, I tried to do whatever I could to make sure we kept Tyreek, Mahomes said. He is not only a special player, but is a good friend of mine. We tried to make it happen the best we could, and it obviously didn't, but we had a plan for what we were going to do after that and what steps we were going to take. Amazingly, the Chiefs' offense did not miss a step without Hill, who had an all-pro season with the Dolphins. Mahomes threw for 5,250 yards and 41 touchdowns, and the Chiefs are back in the Super Bowl for the third time in 4 years. They had the #1 offense in yards and points per game. The credit for the Chiefs being able to survive the loss of such a significant weapon gets spread around. First, Veach made smart signings in free agency by adding Juju Smith-Schuster and Marquez Valdez. Then, Reid showed he remains one of the smartest minds in football with how he integrated them into the offense. Finally, there is Mahomes. It helps when you have the greatest player on the planet on your team. Listen, Pat Mahomes is a pretty good quarterback, Reid said. We didn't lose Pat Mahomes, and that was a good thing. He makes those guys look good in a lot of ways, and they help make him look good too. Mahomes and tight end Travis Kelce went to work quickly to get the new guys up to speed. Mahomes organized workouts in Texas in April to get the skill players on the same page before the Chiefs began OTAs. It was Pat's idea to get everybody going before we got into OTAs, Kelce said. I think all that did is get the ball rolling and get everybody in the same mind frame. They saw the practice habits there, and that was just an easy way to transition right into OTAs, and we got the coaches involved and the entire team together. Reid said that he and offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy did not rip up the playbook with Hill gone. They incorporated their new pieces into the offense. They may have no longer had the cheetah, but they still had some horses. On Sunday, Mahomes and the new-look Chiefs offense will face a stingy Eagles defense. When the Chiefs won the Super Bowl 3 years ago, Hill and Mahomes combined to make the play of the game when they connected on a 44-yard pass on 3rd and 15 in the fourth quarter that set up a Chiefs touchdown in their comeback win over the 49ers. This time, Mahomes will be looking for a different hero, but it's hard to bet against him and the Chiefs figuring it out.